YouTube has a lot of problems, so to speak, and a lot of people start to take notice of this. Or Kenshin being the first one to truly get the most impact out of speaking out against this sort of thing. And then everyone followed suit their experiences and how they think YouTube is in this really bad state right now. But I've yet to see anyone mention the little guy, the smaller creators, the smaller content creators, the kind of struggleships that they have to go through. And I don't want to say I'm representing smaller creators, but as a smaller creator myself, I do want to clock in with my experiences with YouTube's flaws and whatnot. Now, I'd have to say the very first time that this sort of thing started to get noticeable is when I released my Wallace and Gromit analysis video. Now, as you know, it wasn't that successful, unfortunately, but at the end of the day, what could I do? See, what I did originally is I uploaded the analysis video with snippets of the Wallace and Gromit, obviously, footage, and also had gameplay to cut it off in between. Now, for some reason, that didn't work, and I got not only copyright claimed, but blocked worldwide. No one could see this video at all. And so I tried to appeal it, because, you know, I see bigger content creators, bigger videos be able to use this footage. Why can't I? And well, let's just say they didn't give it the time of day, because I got no response. I got nothing. I appealed it and nothing came back to me. So I'm thinking, well, okay, that's whatever then. I guess I'll just have to cut out the chunks of the Wallace and Gromit footage. And I did. I re-uploaded it, and all of it's just the Were-Rabbit footage, which, sorry to say, but it's not very interesting to watch. So, as a smaller creator, it's kind of demoralizing, or demotivating is a better word for it, that the bigger creators, the gigantic ones even, are allowed to push boundaries, to do whatever they put out, whatever they want. Like, for example, Markiplier played for a whole porn game ages ago, and now's a better time more than ever to upload it, apparently. So he uploaded it, and guess what? He hasn't got age restricted. Nothing's happened. It's just been pure silence. He's been untouched, even though this is quite literally a porn game. It's sexual content. It's meant to be age restricted, so I don't get what that's all about. And then there was another example I can think of as a small creator, is where it is age restriction. Now, I'm sure a lot of you have heard about the age restriction if you've caught up with a lot of other people's videos. I'm not the only one having this. Just because I'm small or big doesn't matter in this instance. Everyone's tackling age restriction and everyone's dealing with it in their own way. So what happened is I uploaded a video, a slow motion mod, and one of my friends, Robert, or Abysmal Green as you may know him as, he had a add-on on Gmod where if you died, you exploded in a gory mess. Now, I'm thinking, okay, well, they're allowing, I don't know, Mortal Kombat X or Mortal Kombat 11, some of the goriest games I've ever seen, on the platform with no issues whatsoever. There's no age restrictions, nothing. So I'm pretty sure they can let this sort of gore slide under the rug, because I can think of a lot more grotesque examples and whatnot. Well, that clearly wasn't the case, because when I uploaded it about a day later, I got notified that it was age restricted. So again, I tried to appeal it. No word. Got rejected. And again, as a small creator, I've got no YouTube rep to reach out to. I've got nothing. I'm forced to just take this L and move on. So again, what I did is I uploaded the video again, but whenever there was a bloody moment, I grayscaled it. So I don't get how that worked, but it did, so I ain't complaining. And then there's also copyright claims. Like one of my most popular videos, the Fortnite no building video. There's a copyright claim for the music I use, which fair enough. I use that music. I knew of that, but for some reason they don't know what the content is during a specific segment. Like, they literally just marked it as the video's copyright, even though Dragon Ball Heroes is not a copyrighted video. I can use it. I am the one playing the fucking game, so I don't get what's happening there. And overall, I just feel like the rules that are applied to the little guy, the smaller creators, myself being an example, I don't represent smaller creators, but I want to, mark myself as an example. Like, I feel like the rules we're given are unfairly applied. Like, you could have, I don't know, an example off the top of my head. Let's say, I don't know, Jacksepticeye stab someone to death in a video game, and it's like brutal, grotesque, bloody, blood flying everywhere, and it wouldn't get age restricted. Like, I don't know if it would, but it seems to me that YouTube has a lot of bias. So in this instance, I feel like even Markiplier would be a better example. Markiplier has a video where someone's getting brutally stabbed to death. It's all bloody, there's gore, there's like lungs flying out and shit. It's awful. Now, I upload a same video, the exact same content, nothing different, just that video of someone getting stabbed to death, guts flying out, that sort of thing. I get age restricted because YouTube has favourites. It's so obvious that YouTube has favourites. That certain content creators are allowed to get away with things the smaller content creators are not allowed to get away with. Do us a favour right now, actually, while you're here. Open up an incognito tab and go onto YouTube. See how many creators of colour. Just do me a favour of that. Because this is something I was interested in. I think Corey mentioned something about it. Like you can, if you go onto a brand new account, like if you just sign up for a new account and go onto the obviously the main page, you'll see the favourite content creators of YouTube, and that's sort of a mixed bag. But at the same time, with the likes of like Mr. Beast and Sniper Wolf on the main page, like consistently, like I've never seen the main YouTube page and not seen at least one of them two on the page at least once. That should really say something about the favoritism of YouTube, because like it's insane. And I feel like if YouTube doesn't take action soon, I feel like they're going to lose a lot of trust by creators. And I feel like Twitch, as cursed land as that is a platform, I feel like Twitch is going to get the upper hand in terms of creators and overall popularity over the next few months. Which I don't want it to, because Twitch is awful. The rules they set are just as bad as YouTube, but that's a time for a different day. Yeah, I just wanted to make a video discussing the absolute state of YouTube. I hope this has been like informative to you, as like this is from a perspective of a smaller creator, the stuff I have to deal with. But overall, I just feel like the rules they set in place are just unfairly applied. And yeah, I'll catch you all in the next video of mine. Take care and goodbye.